16-bit themes, laying it down. Somebody's gonna get their box opened. Somebody's gonna get their tape split. Somebody's gonna get their box opened. Somebody's gonna get their tape split. Yeah! Open up, give me stuff, open up, give me stuff. Yeah! Shadaloo up in this mug. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Edition.
Hey guys, this is Chase. I'm that guy with the gloves. Hello. Welcome back to the Hall of Pain. So I am currently out of town right now. I'm staying in a pretty kick-ass hotel room. Can't say where, undisclosed location. But yeah, so this is how we're going to be filming the Hall of Pain today. And I have a lot of figures I need to get through in regards to Hall of Pain. I am so behind. So, as you can see, this is everyone that's going to be in this episode of the Hall of Pain. Let's go over them one by one. I hope you guys enjoy my little custom makeshift background there using the backer cards from the NXT Samoa Joe and Hideo Itami. I think it looks pretty spiffy for kind of what we got going on here. So let's start off with probably the most anticipated figure that's ever been shown off in the Hall of Pain. I mean, seriously, this is 6 stars, Dave Meltzer. Right now, it's the wacky waving flame. God, this thing looks more like Gumby. So this is the tube man, or the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bailey Buddy, as they call it now. It's just like the red one that came with the Elite Bailey that I reviewed some months back. And the two figures you need for this are Samoa Joe, basic attire, green shorts, looks pretty damn cool. And obviously the other figure that you'll need is the man that'll make you go to sleep. No, it's not the Sandman. It's definitely not the Boogeyman. Hideo Itami. I have a custom that was made by Brocklock Customs, and I've been needing to fix that up because I ruined it. That's my fault. I'm definitely going to do a head swap, maybe an arm swap, just to see if I like these new elbow joints in the long run or whatever. But this is almost exactly the same as this custom, just in basic form, except he has Itami's new head sculpt. A little bit of a smirking expression on there. I think the eyes and eyebrows are painted very well. And the hair on there, I think, looks really good. It's very well done. Out of the two, I would say Hideo Itami is definitely the best figure out of the green tube man assortment. So I don't think I'm going to get the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tube men. I don't really need the yellow one, but if I see Almas and Ty Dillinger, I definitely want to get the blue one, so we'll see. If I do end up getting Owens and Zayn, I'll probably just end up giving them away or something. And for those of you that collect cards, I'm not much of a card man myself these days, these two figures come with NXT cards. I don't remember the Elites coming with these at all, unless I would just rip the packaging open so quickly that I just didn't know they were there. You got Samoa Joe here. This looks like to be from his debut. Pretty freaking cool. On the back, it's got a description about Joe. And same here for Itami. It's got his stats and everything like that. It's a pretty cool picture of him in his gi. Oh man, if they ever make an Elite Itami, I'm hoping he can come with a cloth gi. That would be pretty sick. Next up are two basics I picked up from Toys R Us a little while ago. That is the new Sheamus and the new Zack Ryder. The only thing I really wanted the Sheamus for was the head sculpt. I think that's pretty damn good. I didn't know we were going to get a new Elite Sheamus at Comic-Con, and I don't know what to do with this figure now. Maybe I'll toss him in my eBay fodder bin, or we'll do a giveaway or something. I don't know. I'm loving this Zack Ryder, though. This is his WrestleMania 32 attire. I'm going to take the pieces from this and make it Elite. I'll sort of the same thing that BEW just did. Very badass figure, by the way. And lucky, this Zack Ryder came with a Slammy. It's kind of awesome. These Slammies are just showing up everywhere for me. So this is like my 4th or 5th one. Pretty freaking cool. I love these. These are such cool accessories. I think I am going to finally have to repaint one just to give the little Gorilla Press guys down here, just to give them a little bit more color. But yeah, awesome. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, you know it. Finally, I get to talk about this person. She's very cool. Gotten to know her a little bit over the last couple months. Thank you so much to HopelessEmotion for this Hurricane custom. I purchased this from her a while back, and she included a bunch of accessories, including the black NWO spray paint can. CM Punk's straight edge shirts that came with a Ringside Collectibles exclusive, and this lovely Celtic crown that the Elite King of the Ring Sheamus wore. And it surprisingly looks very cool on the Hurricane. I'm not certain who made this custom. I don't know if it was her or if she bought this from somebody, but it was very well done. I'm guessing they used a Punk body or a Daniel Bryan body. I want to say it looks like a CM Punk. And then there's just some black arm sleeves. It's very well done. The paint has held up very well. There's some white underneath there, so I'm guessing this must have been primed or something. You can tell that this was a figure that wasn't wearing tights, though, because of the flesh tone, but not a big deal. The knee pads got a little dirty, no big deal. You got the basic, the basic kick padded boots right here. I'm guessing this is what was on that Hurricane figure. So good job getting these. I see what they did. They just, so they got the Elite legs, the upper legs. They just swapped out the lower basic parts onto this. Pretty cool. I've seen Glenn Webb do that. Rest in peace, buddy. And I thought that was a pretty neat little trick. The main reason I wanted this custom, though, was for this Hurricane head sculpt. I freaking love it. Gregory Helms, one of my favorites in that like cruiserweight division and stuff, but I absolutely loved him when he was the Hurricane, starting off with like the face paint and then building up to the mask with the short hair. The long hair looks pretty cool on him. It's a unique look. It's not what I think of when I think of the Hurricane. I always think of him with the short, wavy green hair. So I might make a custom of that, just chop off all this hair and hopefully his, I don't know if his, okay, so he does have his other ear down there. So I can just chop off this long hair and make my dream Hurricane figure. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you again so much, Hopeless Emotion. Follow her on Instagram. Link right there. Oh yeah, the Hurricane H right there. That looks to be a decal. Very well done. So yeah, I do intend to make my own Hurricane Elite. I don't know if I'm going to go with like a 2002 or like a 2003 version of the Hurricane, or if I'm going to do like the shirtless one. But I'm probably going to do the one that pretty much how Hurricane looked when he was sort of feuding with The Rock. I'm probably going to make him look like that. And I'm loving this crown. It's so friggin' awesome. Oi, get this thing off me head, fella. Now today I got extremely lucky because, wow, stumbled into Walmart and I found the A-list battle pack couple right here. Miz and Maryse, looking pretty damn cool. I love Miz's attire here with the black and gold. Looks very awesome. It's his new head sculpt. He does have a little bit of a derpiness going on in his eyes there. It's not a big deal. I could probably fix that. I like the hair, the way they did the hair on there. It's pretty damn good. Main reason I bought this, though, was for Maryse. This figure is all jacked up, though. Her makeup is looking a little jacked up in there. I'm going to have to fix that. I do like the way the rest of the face is painted, and I think this is a better face sculpt than what was on that basic that came out years ago. Her little, like, chest piece right there looks pretty cool. The top looks great. And her arm right up in there is very loose, and you can see the naked flesh underneath it, so I'm not a big fan of that. But again, this is just a battle pack, so it's basically just a basic. As far as I can tell, this coat is not supposed to come off. Yeah, the coat is glued in there, so not supposed to come off at all. This hand is very, very janky. The pinky is like getting broken and bent over her ring finger. Oh my god, that's so bad. She's got the black pants on. She's got these killer boots here that kind of look like the boots that came with the basic Rosa Mendez figure. I'll have to double check that these are the same, but they look somewhat new and they are painted. You got the gold buckles right there. And I do like the coat. The gold coat looks very cool. It is kind of a shame, though, that you just can't remove it without damaging it. But, oh well, them's the breaks. And I think one of the best things about this episode is that we have a ton of women's superstar figures. Starting off, we got the new basic Bayley. She's got my favorite head sculpt of hers from the NXT Elite and the Network Spotlight. Her ponytail is blue. Her headband is pink. Looks awesome. I like the face paint, or the makeup. No, she doesn't wear face paint. The eyebrows look a little weird, but I love this attire. It's the same attire that she had in 2K17. The top looks good. Again, I just wish they would make a different style top for these women's superstar figures. I've seen this bra thing redone so many times. The stars on the sides look really good. I love the way the green looks. This should really be just like the green episode. I've gone over so many figures that are green. The pants look really good. There's unfortunately a smudge right there. Yeesh. Mattel. She's got the Bailey symbol right there on the side with the scrunched up ponytail and the little bow in there, looking really cute. She's got her boots on, and not really much else to this figure other than I really like it. It's one of my favorite Bailey figures so far. Next up, it's Miss Fabulous herself, moonwalking into the picture. It's Carmella. And I have to say, this figure definitely is fabulous. I know a lot of people were giving this figure a lot of hell, saying that she looked like Nikki Bella when they first saw it. I thought it looked like Carmella, and I think it looks exactly like Carmella in person. I like the way the hair looks. I think the hair is just a little bit dull in terms of the color, but the sculpting on it is very nice. Her top is really cool. It's got fabulous in black and red. She's got a leopard print going all the way around her top. It says fabulous on her shorts. I know a lot of people that want to have them shorts back. And I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of detail in this basic figure. She's got the black socks and her shoes with the leopard print. Her sneakers down here. It's very good. This is one of my favorite basics so far this year. I wouldn't expect anything less from the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. Let's hope she gets an elite soon. Next up is one that you guys have seen on the channel before. This is the Basic Series Naomi. You've seen me talk about this a few times. I've had to return several of these to Amazon. I'm just not going to get a good one. Finally, we have the queen herself, Charlotte Flair. See, this is what I like, Mattel. You guys went ahead and molded her own special top. I thank you so much for that. It looks very well. I love the detailing on here. The little, like, flower thing they got going on in there. That's pretty freaking dope. She's got her tattoos poking out from the sides, and you can see that one right there. Looking awesome. The hair looks pretty damn good. It's got that Nature Boy-esque, just color to it, I guess. And I really, really like the face. I think this looks a lot like Charlotte Flair. You can kind of tell that they molded in or did something for her mole right underneath, right where her chin is, right there. I think the lipstick is very well done. The eyes, pretty good, but they're sparkly. I don't think they should look like that though. I think they just took whatever they used to put the sparkles on the left side of her face and just used that for the eyes. That's a really weird decision. But still, I think this is probably the best Charlotte figure we've seen so far. She needs the damn defining moments. Her trunks look nice and detailed. It's got the same, little starflower buckle thing going on there. It's just weird how they painted them on the inside of her leg. They kind of stop halfway. I don't know if that's intentional, just to give off the appearance that these are the kind of shorter shorts that the women's superstars wear. But I don't think it works. I think, again, that could just be because this is a basic figure. Let's hope they fix that whenever they do make her elite. And you can kind of tell because of the different plastics that this blue doesn't match up with this one, and it doesn't match up with the rest of the outfit. So it's really just the crotch piece on her shorts doesn't match up with the rest of the figure. She's got kick padded boots and long knee pads, looking pretty good. Yeah, so far this is my favorite of the Charlotte Flair figures we've seen. Just come on, let's please get a defining moments of her with a badass robe. This is the Basic Series Nia Jax, and this is one of my favorite women's superstars that Mattel has made so far. I think the face is spot on to her. I know a lot of people were making fun of it, saying she looks like The Rock. And as funny as that is, I think it's a beautiful figure. The makeup, everything, I think is done very well. Her hair, I really love it. I can't wait to see another version of this where she has the more straightened hair. Her outfit, though, this could have been an elite, man. I'm surprised it's not. This is, again, the most bang for your buck basic figure I think you're gonna see out there. All this is original sculpting and stuff like that, because she is a plus-size woman, and damn, all them curves and me with no brakes. Jerry the King Lawler. I love all the molded details, all the silver like studs and zippers and stuff like that. Like her pauldrons, and I forget what the things are called on the sides here, but all this stuff just looks really freaking cool. She almost looks like a damn Final Fantasy character. It looks so damn awesome. She's got a big old booty too. Hi-yo. Again, I really love the detailing on this figure. This is, oh, jeez. I'd have to say so far, this is definitely my basic of the year. It is in my top 10 figures of the year for sure. Loving this Nia Jax. Again, this is another figure that I cannot wait to see an Elite of, and hopefully she'll come with like her entrance gear from one of the NXT takeovers, because the one at WrestleMania was a little lame. The ones that she wore during NXT takeover, those were badass. And now we move on to one of the most iconic women in all of professional wrestling, and that is Mickie James. This is one of the very first women's superstars that Mattel, that I can remember them making when they took over the line from Jax. All of her parts are original sculpts and stuff like that. Like, they didn't reuse the top like how they do with Bayley and a bunch of other figures. So Mickie has her own sculpted little top right here with this like baby blue and the gold going throughout. And it's like a metallic baby blue. It's really cool. All the little details and stuff like that in there. This is just superbly done. I think the face is a decent likeness to Mickie. A little off, but I really do like it. The hair, oh, that's really good. She's also got this laced together piece in the back looking awesome. Back of her pants, there's like a detailing on the pockets there. I can't make out all that well, so I'll try to get a better picture of it. She's got a gold belt with studs going all the way around. And again, there's just gold with like some like jewel pieces and stuff like that just painted throughout it. Such a cool basic. And she's got the gold boots with the white trim. Friggin' awesome. This is one of those figures I wish I purchased when I first saw it, but I got it for a good price on eBay, and I'm not a big fan of the attires Mickie James is wearing today, except for the one that she wore at WrestleMania, but I really did like it when she transitioned into more of like her like country get up towards the later days of her WWE run, of her first WWE run. I think this figure perfectly captures that. It's badass. I cannot wait to get that new Mickie James Elite. This is a figure I have been after for so damn long. Finally, he makes his return. Welcome to the Hall of Jericho. This is the entrance great Chris Jericho. Almost complete. I think he came with a microphone and he had the stand. I'm pretty certain I have the stand. First of all, this sparkly shirt is just badass. It's one of those examples of Mattel totally nailing a cloth accessory, and why I wish they would just include more of them. I'm also just very happy to hear about the return of the entrance great figures. The head sculpt, I think, is a pretty good likeness to how Chris Jericho looked when he first debuted. The hair with the crazy dual ponytail or whatever that thing is, the bun top thing that he's got going up there. We'll just say the lava flow. You know, I don't know what the hell it's called. Looks pretty damn awesome. He's got black leather pants on with a belt, looking pretty sweet. He's got his red tights with his badass silver and black barbed wire design going all throughout. It's totally awesome. This is one of my favorite Chris Jericho attires. You've seen Captain McKay do a custom of this where he's got this same Jericho outfit, but in purple. I love that. He's got his basic boots here that say Jericho on the side. Awesome. One of the best basics of all time. One of the best entrance greats of all time, in my opinion. So excited for this line to return and that they're all going to be in elite form. The Defining Moments figure line will never, ever be the same again. Well, Chris Jericho seems to be taking off with the Slammy. So, this was Chase from Burnout Inc. I, of course, am that guy with the gloves. Be sure and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And, wait a minute. Where's the hurricane?
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Okay, seriously, no joke. That's how Hurricane landed. I did not plan this. But anyway, you got Samoa and Joe. 3, 2, 1. I'm loving this Zack Ryder, though. This is his WrestleMania 32. 3, 2, 1. Here it's not doing it. This arm is a little loose, though. Sorry, why am I right there, camera?